Well, had a slight delay on the insulation. So at the current moment, that is as far as I can go across there. Insulation is the next thing. I've got to cut that to size and then ply over the top and paint and stuff. So what I've basically done is moved everything over so that I can get this carpet up from here. Still got a carpet in the middle, and get some paint up. Yeah, I basically, we had no power, or it was flickering on and off for the last couple of days. So I was like, I need to do something. So I ended up putting some paint up. I was umming and ahhing about starting to put the flooring down. But then I remembered I've still got to do the ceiling, and I've still got to do over the door. So there's still more paintwork to go. So I won't put floor down till the paintwork's finished. The initial plan was to get some shelving in, just to take care of that. But there's enough clear floor here where when the installation does turn up, I can start moving that stuff, bring it all back over here where it was, and then I can crack on over there. And bizarrely, when it is over here, because I don't have a big gap like that, I actually have more space. It's weird. I tried to avoid blocking the vents and getting near the pipes so I could at least check those. Those are holding as well, by the way. I did double check several times. Had to tighten up a little bit on the one. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. That is the same yellow as is in the dining room, but because it's on a wall with a window, it looks slightly more pastel because of the light coming in, and it's on a white base coat. And then this is the same pink as that's in my bedroom. Why would I go out and buy more paint? The ceiling's going to be white eventually, but I've still got paper to get up because I don't know what's in behind there. But yeah, this room was always, ever since we moved here, I always wanted this room to be the Neapolitan room. So pink, yellow and brown, like Neapolitan ice cream. But never finished it because I managed to get, this is a very dark brown, or it was. And then the wallpaper started peeling up, and it was the damp getting behind the wallpaper. And I even started doing the cupboard handles and stuff, but I never actually finished it. So at least now, finally, after 8 years, I'll get the chance to finally have a Neapolitan room. The only downside is that because of the way the damp has spread throughout this room, now I've torn it all out, but the way it did spread, I need pale colours on the external walls. So I'm umming and ahhing with that wall once it's finished. That wall is now going to become the brown wall. I don't want as dark a brown as that though. Maybe the same colour as the door. Yeah, maybe. But I'm umming and ahhing with that wall once it's finished, whether I want it to be yellow or whether I want it to be white. The ceiling's going to be white, and the lampshade is pink, and I had a pink curtain rail, but I had to take it off because it was attached to that bit of wall. But I'm not sure whether I want that wall to be white or yellow, because you do get twice as much vanilla ice cream as you do any other colour. So I might do the yellow rather, over there as well. But I might just do it white, because you're not really going to see it. It's going to have polytubs stacked up in front of it. But yes, I've not sat idle while the power's been flipping on and off, and everything, all my bins have fallen over in this storm and stuff. But yes, I didn't think the pink next to the yellow would work quite as well, and it actually has. It's still a bit blotchy. That's only had one coat. This has had 2 coats, currently drying. But yeah, and that is all the damp. That's damp proof. All of that around there, I've damp proofed a lot just in case. I know down there it won't solve itself until I solve the outside. But at this time of the year, with the way the wind is, I'm not getting out there, so I've just slapped a metric ton of damp proof on it, just to hold it at bay a bit. And then that entire wall also had damp proof, because the damp proof doubles as an undercoat and a primer. So I did all of that wall, and I did half of that. Well, I did all of that wall actually, because I was like, why not? And then all of that wall's going to get it, and as I say, the new boards over there are going to get it. That's the only wall that I probably won't do, except for maybe in the corner. But yeah, it's one of those. You have to find something else to do when stuff's delayed. and most of the issue I'm having is space. I just haven't got the space. This is maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 inches, so call it 3 and a bit feet, maybe a metre. This is all the space I have spare at the moment. I've got a big goal over there, but I can't get at it really. So once this paintwork's dried, I'm going to start shuffling stuff back over. That does create a lot more space in here. This was just all casually thrown over out of the way so that I could get at this wall. But that is that for now. As I say, this has had 2 coats, should be good. That's had 1 coat. I haven't finished peeling the paper off up there, so I might leave a second coat on that till I'm finished. But once this is all dried out, I'll start moving stuff back over. Get the rest of this carpet out if I can, because there's only there to there, well, the width of the room obviously there, because there's none behind there. But yeah, I've got a boot full of stuff to take to the tip, but unfortunately it is far too dangerous to drive out there, so that's fun. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave you there. See you later.